It's really a pleasure to meet with you finally, Elin. We've been friends on Facebook for a number of years now, and I know that you've had a very interesting journey in maritime. What I'd like to do is just ask you to introduce yourself and tell me a little bit about what you do in maritime.
Okay. I'm Elin Degenhardt. I just graduated from the California Maritime Academy in January 2020. I graduated a semester early, thinking it would be beneficial, but that's okay. I joined Master of Mates and Pilots in March, and I have sailed a couple of times, but that's been it for now. Yeah, you know, when I was at the academy, I didn't really know what I wanted to do until I found out, oh, hey, I love to work on the water. I learned about globalization and how the maritime industry is essential. And I started looking at everything around me. It comes from homes to clothes to food, but then also the age of exploration. And that was mind baffling. With COVID, I'm not too sure what the intricacies would be of how everything gets here for medical supplies, but I know for sure that maritime definitely is going to play its role as it always has. Yeah, so I'm actually looking for non-union jobs right now, as well as non-maritime jobs. That's just the circumstance, and I just have to adjust. That's the test right now. I did get to work on an activation, which was about a week, and that was right when COVID was unsure and no one knew what to do. So I actually spent a lot of time socially distancing from the crew. I just ran up to my room if I was on watch, and that was it. I got called back, I'd say 2 months later, and that was for 3 weeks, and we got weekly tests. And we all didn't really talk to each other because we didn't want a negative test because we had bills to pay and etc. So that was interesting as well. But that's been my dose with COVID on a ship. And it definitely was an additional stressor. I'm a new mariner, but now also having to think about, well, I can't be 6 feet with my helmsman right now. I have to yell at him to do a course change. So it's definitely something else. I think right now it's definitely impacting my decision to work, but it's not making me not want to work on the water because I do want to be a captain and I will hopefully make that happen. Yeah, always wear your mask no matter what's going on. It seems to be a standard protocol, just follow it. 6 feet away, always. If you have to sneeze, do it the right way. Um, Also, for me personally, I've been going through ups and downs emotionally. Focusing on the positives is probably the most I've learned so far. And I also started journaling, cooking, hiking on trails that aren't packed with people. So finding the time to do those things that we never really had the time to do is the time to do it now.
Thank you. And actually, we're having this interview on the 31st of December, where I live in Canberra, Australia. Are there any thoughts for the coming year? Any tips or hints as we start looking to say that 2020 will certainly be hindsight in the future, and we'll look into 2021?
I have no idea. I normally do write New Year's resolutions, but this whole year has been different. I've learned a lot, but I've also lost a lot of family time. So I guess those resolutions are going to be a little different this year. I'm looking for a job. If that comes up, anyone would like to hire a third mate, I'm here. But I hope everyone stays safe and their families are okay.